Well, guys, on The View, Trump derangement is on full display every single episode on ABC. I don't know anybody that actually watches The View. I don't know why this show is still on ABC. It is Trump derangement every single episode. Why is that, man? I mean, these people on The View used to love Donald Trump before he became president, before he ran for president. He was on there. They used to call him my friend, Donald Trump. Remember Barbara Walters actually said that. Whoopi was on there. They were hugging President Trump before he was president. Then when he became president, Trump derangement set in. Yeah, Trump derangement set in, folks. President Trump, if you actually listen to him in the 1980s, he sounds the same on his policies that he actually had back in the 80s. Yeah, he was talking about all these foreign countries ripping us off. In the 1980s, he was actually on Oprah. Him and Oprah were very, very good friends. Now, Oprah wants to act like she was never friends with President Trump. Yeah, these people have been bought and paid and sold themselves to hate Donald Trump, guys. Now, who is the most Trump deranged person on The View? I tend to think it's probably Sonny Hostin, but sometimes I got to change my mind and it'll be somebody else. But there's no doubt about it, guys, that Joy Behar is extremely Trump deranged. I mean, The View, man, they always have to read legal notes because they allow the time on the show. They don't want to get sued. I mean, I believe one episode, man, they had to do it like 3 times in an episode. That is crazy. It's because these people lie. They are blinded by Trump derangement. Well, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith from ESPN actually was on The View, folks. And there's been a lot of talk about him actually running for president in 2028. Now, he says he doesn't want to do it. I don't believe that he will. I mean, if you actually look at some of these polls, they're not scientific or anything, but he's polling like at 2%. Okay, 2%. Stephen A. is not a real threat, in my opinion, to be the Democratic Party nominee. Actually, they wouldn't want him, guys. Stephen A. is not far left enough. He's really not. And to be honest, also, guys, Stephen A. has never believed for 1 second that Trump is a racist. He's actually said that before. So in order for a Democratic nominee to actually win a nomination, they have to be pretty far left. They do. Stephen A. does say some crazy stuff I don't agree with, but he's not AOC crazy. I mean, the Democratic Party, man, just look at the leadership in the DNC. The AOC type of people that don't believe in the Constitution, people that want to take away your gun rights, that kind of thing. That's the kind of people that are running the Democratic Party. And Stephen A., he's just not with that. Stephen A. is a sports guy, okay? He's a sports guy. But we must react because Stephen A. put Joy Behar in a place for a Trump derangement, folks. I mean, the 2024 election was a landslide for Trump. It was major. And we actually have the data to back it up. But Joy Behar doesn't believe that. And Stephen A. Smith is going to check her. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, support us by becoming a channel member. Memberships just started $5 per month on YouTube. If you watch on Rumble, click that join button to get access to the same thing and support us on Locals. The member live stream is every single Friday. So here we go, guys. Right here, Clay Travis puts out, Stephen A. Smith just put Joy Behar in a body bag on her own show. Yeah, Joy Behar, completely Trump deranged. But let's go ahead and listen in to Stephen A. right here, guys. Here we go.
only been in office for 6 weeks. Seems like 6 years, doesn't it? And he's been going around with his cronies touting his so-called landslide and blowout win. But he won the popular vote by 1.5%, one of the smallest ever, and he won the general election by less than 50%. So what kind of mandate is this really?
Well, it is a mandate, and I'm going to explain why. And I don't mind the question, but let me be very clear. I'm no supporter of Trump. I'm a supporter of truth and the facts. And here's the facts. The man won every swing state. He increased in terms of his voter turnout in his favor from the standpoint of blacks, Latinos, and young voters. He increased his numbers in that regard from 2020. 89% of the counties shifted to the right. That's a mandate. We can sit up there and play around all we want to. In 2020, Trump didn't win the popular vote. He didn't win the electoral college vote. A matter of fact, the Republicans hadn't won the popular vote, if I remember correctly, since 2004. But they did this year. So 20 years after they last won the popular vote, they won the popular vote. They won the electoral college vote. The man won every swing state. And on top of it all, 89% of the counties shifted against. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, there's no mandate. There's a mandate.
Well, it's a different definition of a mandate, I guess.
But the problem is that if you're the Democratic Party and you lost 49.8% to 48.3%, and you're looking at that 1.5% dip, that's an excuse for you to say, what we did really wasn't that bad.
Some people didn't
we should continue to do that. No, don't continue to do that. Find a new strategy.
Wow. Stephen A. Smith laid the smackdown right there with facts. And I believe, guys, that it's going to be worse for the Democrats come 2028. I mean, guys, pretty much now, the Democrats have lost the Latino vote. The Latino vote keeps shifting right. I mean, Nevada hasn't went red in 20 years, but it went red in 2024. I mean, Joy Behar is completely delusional. And with this mindset, guys, Democrats believe, oh, no, our policies are right, but the messaging is wrong. No, the American people flat out rejected the policies of the Democrats, man. The Democrats destroyed this country. And this woman's blinded, man. She's completely blinded. Now, let's jump over here, because if you look here, man, right over here, this says swing from 2020 presidential election to 2024 election by state, the margin shift. Every single state shifted to the right. Every single state. I mean, guys, even in the People's Republic of California, in 2020, Biden won California by like 30 points. Kamala Harris only got by like 20. It was a 10-point shift to the right. Right down here, guys. You guys can actually, it's going to be smaller. I actually clicked on this and it looks even smaller, so I'm just leave it up like this. Delusional. Hawaii, which is a blue state, shift to the right. A shift to the right. New York, a massive shift to the right. I mean, this is crazy, man. I believe the only state that really didn't shift too much, but Trump ended up winning because he didn't win Georgia in 2020. Even Georgia shifted to the right. I mean, Joy Behar is delusional. Delusional. My home state of Texas, man, which is a red state, shifted 9 points to the right. Trump was going to win Texas anyway. And Texas had a huge shift. And Democrats, man, always were thinking, man, we got a shot at Texas. No, they didn't. They never had a shot at Texas. And with this mindset, what Joy Behar is saying is crazy. Look at this, guys. Right over here. This is, right here. Swing in county margins from 2020 to 2024 presidential election. Almost every single county shifted to the right. You can just see on this map right here. You can see on this map right here. She is out of her mind. Joy Behar is out of her mind. Stephen A, man, he said it, man. 89% shifted to the right. Out here in Harris County, guys, where I'm at in Houston, Houston used to be dominated by Republicans. Harris County, I should actually say. Not necessarily the city of Houston. But over the past 2 elections prior to this one, Harris County Republicans were getting beat by like double digits. Presidential elections, man. The Republicans were getting beat by double digits. Kamala Harris barely got by. Barely got by in Harris County by 4 points in Harris County. Now, Harris County isn't a super far left county. Like I said, it used to be Republican forever, going back to the 1960s until Barack Obama came in. I mean, Harris County always votes to the right of Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin. But still, it's still a blue county that almost went to Trump. These people on The View are out of their minds. Joy Behar is crazy. But they're going to keep up this Trump derangement, guys. I don't see that stopping on The View. I really don't. But I'm going to leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.